Nothing would prepare you for the mixed feeling you would get as we dive into series of feedback, series of questions and stories we've gotten from our viewers. On today's podcast, we're dedicating our time to read all of these questions, opinions, thoughts. Things our viewers are going through that we're going to be talking about on this podcast today. Now, a whole lot of these persons that sent and have written to us have asked that they remain anonymous. It therefore means you won't be hearing me call any name. And of course, we've tried to ensure that we leave their identity out of all of these conversations. So I'll dive right into it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now I'll be reading. I would ask that you turn up the volume of your device and pay rapt attention. Cool? Alright, let's go. Now this one says, my 4 years relationship is about to end and I'm so devastated and helpless. We are engaged to be married in December, but my fiance just recently found out that I slept with someone he knows and used to be really close buddies with.
Okay.
This happened 6 years ago before I met my fiance and I was only 21 years old. He kept asking for details of how many times I slept with his friend, what it was like, and other creepy questions. Should I have told him everything myself before he found out? It's in the past and I didn't see any reason telling him anything. Not like I asked him how many persons he has ever slept with. He's postponing or maybe canceling the wedding and I'm so confused. That's the question.
Okay, so alright, let's start from somebody that's very close to him.
Right. No, she slept with someone
That's
close
very close
to
to him.
the fiance, right?
So obviously, why sleeping with the person? Probably she knows him. Or
No, I don't know. But I feel like 6 years ago, she was 21 years old.
uh-huh.
She has never thought that she would be dating or be even engaged to someone close to the person she was currently sleeping with.
Okay.
She was just 21.
Okay.
So now he's found out of a relationship that happened.
How did he find out?
She didn't say, but she found out.
But since he found out, it's us in the past. I don't know why you're trying to dig into the past.
Do men see past as fast? That's the problem.
Okay.
I feel like, okay, in the question she said, I don't know if I should have told him myself before he found out anything.
Why do you have to tell him something he does not have to know? Now that I know, his curiosity is at play. He wants to know how it goes, what happened, and all of those things.
I'm kind of confused with whether in a relationship, if you're getting into a relationship, you should tell your partner everything about your past, or you
Everything
should
about your
not
past.
tell them anything at all.
You can tell everything about the past that won't hurt. You can filter it. You don't have to say everything.
So if he found out, like the one he found out like
okay,
this.
my ex is my ex. Why are you interested in the details?
I feel like 6 years ago is a too long time for a man to be petty.
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
6
You're
years
not
ago.
trying to ask about the details. How it happened.
Except he has his own cockroach in his cupboard.
Okay.
I don't know. But 6 years ago, although men
Okay.
can hardly forgive
Okay.
men can hardly forgive cheating.
That was
But
not
this
cheating.
cannot be termed as cheating. Yeah, that's my point.
It's
So
not
I'm kind of
even termed.
confused.
It is not cheating.
Because honestly, for the very first time, I'm in the middle of this. Because I know how men can think when they are looking at the girlfriend or the person that they would call their wife, right?
Okay.
And they are looking at this guy like, this is my friend, Tunde has slept with this girl. They are imagining, they are building a mental picture of, Tunde bent down this way, Tunde bent down that way. She was shouting, something slipped out, she put it back in. Tunde did this and Tunde did that. That's the mental picture of.
So you now want to know the details.
So he wants to
Your
know the
picture will be
details.
complete.
I feel like the reason he's asking so much question is so he can know the extent to which.
No matter the extent, you already had in mind, this thing is cancelled or postponed. So why should I give details?
If you had the girl, what would you do?
But I'm not giving details. Oh. If you want to stay, stay. If you are leaving, leave. There's no point in details. So I'll not start explaining to you. So this is how it happened. This is how it was going. Help me understand. 6 years ago, I haven't forgotten.
I feel like the girl should actually paint an even better picture on the man side. Honestly,
Yeah,
if you're listening right now,
since
that's
you
what
want to leave.
Yeah, no, it's not like since you want
Okay.
to leave. I'm trying to speak from the perspective of a man right now.
Okay.
The man actually is asking those questions too, because he would be thinking, so I'll be married to this particular person that I've slept. In fact, it's even going to be worse if the person if the person she slept with is within their reach. I mean, they can see the person. So if I was the girl, if I'm to advise someone, what I would do is I would begin to help him even paint a better mental picture. I would downplay the relationship or the scenarios or I don't know
how it happened,
happened with that guy, and uplift all our sexual escapade, all our staying together. That for me, because I know that's how it works in the head of men. That's how I feel like it will go a long way to fix issues with him. Downplay means just tell him, we do have better sex. It was just a minor stuff. Right. Although we had sex, but it's not a big deal. But with you, I've had better sex. With you, even when you guys have sex again, try to let her know that, man, this is the best I've had. Massage his ego, because this thing is not about the cheating, or it's not about the sex you had with that guy. It's about him thinking of the entire process. Yes. So give him something else to think about.
Even though I don't agree with that, but I think I should just go to the next story. So this person said, I dated this guy for 3 years, and the best he could do was woo my bestie and sleep with her. Okay. He met her 2 years ago through me, and they are getting married. Wow. They didn't even care to tell me. I found out on my own. It's not even like I'm paying. I'm just wondering where I missed it. I confronted my bestie not long ago, and she said they started dating a few weeks after I introduced them.
Wait. Okay. Continue.
Okay. God bless them. So all these years, I and my best friend have been dating the same man. Whoa. And the worst of it all, this guy is so good in bed. Sometimes it left me with bruises, okay? But I enjoy it all for love. Funny thing is, I don't really feel bad. I just feel like talking to someone. My dear, you feel bad, though.
I don't know, but I feel like both stories are related, yeah? Okay. Women would accommodate cheating if they don't know the person the partner is cheating with.
You're right.
Honestly,
right.
That's what I've actually found out. Just the way it's actually very true that the African women don't mind a cheating partner so far he has money, right? Okay. So far there is money involved. So far, I mean, like a nerd can marry 5 Regina Daniels and none of them would clash, none of them would have problem because
obviously,
a nerd has money.
There's money.
Do you understand?
Yes, I guess.
So in the same vein, a woman would not mind cheating. You can cheat when you travel for your conference in Abuja. You can cheat when you go to the UK for what's it called, a guys hangout. But I should not know the person. And it's even more painful when it's my best friend. My best friend I introduced.
That is not a best friend, please. You are just partners in bed. Let's go. That's not a best friend. Never. I can never be a best friend.
So the crazy thing is, honestly, the fact that she's talking about it right now, the fact that she wrote to us, does not mean she's ready to leave the relationship. It's just pain.
They said they are getting married. What are you?
Oh, they are getting married
now. She just wanted to vent. Like, let's talk about it.
Boys must be boys.
Which one be boys must be boys? How can you have? I don't know. How can you be attracted to 2 friends?
Now, in fact, the only way to fix this issue is women should stop introducing their friends to.
Which one you stop?
So another guy. No, there's what's up.
You cannot say they should stop introducing. I feel like they should date someone that has self-control in the first place. Which one you stop introducing? You know they introduce your friend.
No, the truth is, why you looking for someone that has self-control? Yes, what's up? You already know. See, the truth is, some guys in a relationship with a lady, right? They might actually fall in love or be in that relationship not because this is the person they really had fantasized as a young boy that they want to be in a relationship with. It's not their spec. Okay. And you have a friend. I know it's insensitive to say this, but you have a friend that is the spec of this guy.
You could have just told me.
No, my point is, that if he sees this your friend, that because playfully, jokingly, a guy would always begin to talk about his spec. All right, you know that this your friend is his spec. My guy, hide your guy from the girl, or hide your girl from the guy.
For how long will I keep hiding? This person is my friend.
It is already established. It's already in the books that women can be very scummish.
Which book? Who wrote the book? Help me understand.
I have a question. Good. I have the last question. But yes, what's up? My advice is, in as much as we're preaching that men should have self-control and men should be satisfied, which is looking as if men can be very insatiable as it concerns women, because women are even becoming the one that will push these days. Sometimes women would even be one to approach the guy. Sometimes a woman would even know that this is the boyfriend of my best friend, and
But
they
I
will
still
message
want
him,
him,
but I
right?
still want him.
But
In as much
that
as
is
we are
where
preaching
that's where the
ways,
love comes in.
in
Say
as,
no.
in as much as we're preaching for self-control, women
Okay.
should learn to help men adhere to the discipline.
It's the fact that you think women do not want varieties as well.
I thought I've said I would just go to the next story I have. Alright, the next story says, hello.
Okay.
I've been dating my boyfriend for over 3 years now.
Alright.
Things are great. He's an amazing guy, and we really love each other. I've been with him. And we really love each other, right? I'm 22 years old, but I've never had a one-night stand. Friends with benefits, a fling. Neither have I cheated on him.
Oh, that's good.
She's 22 years old.
Yeah.
She's been dating just one guy all along since, she started,
All along should be
relating.
like from 18,
Yeah, all along, yeah.
Yes.
And she said she's never had a one-night stand. She's never had anything like what we call friends with benefits. She's never had a fling.
Okay.
Neither has she cheated on this her boyfriend.
Alright.
Now, let me continue. She said, I feel like it's something I should do and get out of my system before I get married, because we plan on getting married really soon. Does this make sense? Does being with only one guy mean you are most likely to cheat when you get married? I mean, the sex is great, but I don't know what else is out there. It's a long distance relationship. I'm thinking, if I do it without him finding out, it won't get hot, and there is a lot of guys who are willing to date me.
What's cake?
Another thing is he's a broke guy. Most time, I'm the one giving him money. I'm scared that all the stories we read about, when he makes it, he would leave me. I'm caught between loving and trusting him, or putting my eggs in different baskets. What do you think?
The first thing is a broke guy. I've heard that story that she said. It's not really the broke guy. He's the broke guy. So all these, my eyes are outside. He's a broke guy, and the other rich guy is eyeing her. So she's now wondering, should I play the loyalty, or I should just do things upon things?
So the problem is Sapa. The full name of Sapa is
severe absence.
Severe absence of purchasing ability. That's the guy's problem.
That's the problem.
Sorry, I want to read the story again because there are a lot of punchlines in it that I feel like we should treat. I would want to treat one after the other. First of all, there is a problem that is a salient problem, or there's a concern that is salient from this. Even if, like you said, the major problem to her is the fact that he's broke. There's something salient. The fact that she has only been with this guy.
That is not a problem. It's not a problem.
It's 10 years ago, it might not be a problem.
Okay.
20 years ago, it might not be a problem. But now it's becoming a problem that a woman feels like if I have not had various experiences, if I don't know what sex feels like aside this particular guy I'm having sex with, there might be a time where, as the normal woman,
I get it.
Character would be, I need something more. I'm fantasizing for something more.
A woman that has that fantasy will not speak it out. She'll do it and rest. Why do I have to talk about it?
From experience.
Maybe not, or maybe yes. But a woman that has that kind of fantasy will do it and
But
rest.
the fact that she's actually speaking out means that such a fantasy is valid. The fact that she has never been with someone before,
she's trying to think, how will it look
if I stay with this guy, if I get married to this guy, no, I'm taking the money factor out of it.
I'm telling you that is it here.
But wait,
good.
I'm with this guy alone since I got to start doing. I don't know anything else. I've not tried one night stand. I've not had sex. They've not done BDSM on me. They've not tied me up anywhere.
Yes.
I've not had more than one position. Maybe it's just.
And it's a long distance.
It's a long distance. You understand? So I feel like we should treat that first. It happens.
Yeah, I know it happens.
I actually don't know if I should advise that anybody that is in this kind of dilemma. I mean, you have never been in a relationship before. Not like you have never been in a relationship. You have never had sex with. You have never had sex with someone else apart from the person you are in a relationship with. I don't know if I should advise that. They should not bother to try at all. But I know they would not hear. But that would be my advice. Like, don't bother to try. Like, honestly, because if you start, you will not finish.
And like you said, she's caught between loving and putting her eggs in
one basket. Yeah.
There's a reason why she's a chick. Lay your eggs and put it in different baskets. The best basket win. I mean, the man does not have to know. Do your thing. Get your fantasy off your head and you do it.
You said that?
I said that. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, so there's a reason why she's. And by the way, it's a man that might think, okay, if I do it, I'll keep doing it. The woman will do and leave. We'll
Oh,
chop
really?
and claim out. We don't need.
I actually do think if you start something, you would always be wanting something better. For
As
example,
a man, from the perspective
no.
of a man.
On a more serious note, for
Mhm.
everybody, it works both ways. For example, now you're a woman, you've only had sex with one person.
Okay.
Now you want to, okay, what is even out there in the world? If you
So
check, you try
it,
with this person.
yes, and
You
it's
might even-
better.
and it's even better. What if it's not even better? Now, the woman will be wired because a woman is an emotional being. She'll be wired to think it's better. But the truth is, it's over familiarity of I'm so used to what I already have that will make her think what she
If I
just
try it
enjoyed.
and it is better, I can take you to that level back. I mean,
All right, I feel like I would just. You said that.
I said that we can try and give you
Okay.
the manual.
All right. Actually, wow, I was not preparing for this response. Wow,
I mean,
wow.
that's why I'm a woman.
We're in the world.
That's why I'm a woman.
It's actually what you're actually saying right now actually makes it easy to believe that men can be very good cheats, but women cheat better. If a woman wants to cheat,
There is
you
no
will
man
never
that
find
can
out
ever cheat as a woman.
as good as a woman,
Never,
right?
never.
All right, we would end this right here. We would end this right here. But my thought is, if you know you don't want to go all the way, then it's best to stay where you are. Now, I would also advise people that would want to get married that you should get married to someone that you are sexually compatible with.
It's not about
Honestly.
love.
It's not
Sexually
about
compa-
sexual
is a very
compatibility
good-
is
is a very
insane.
big
And people
thing.
don't discuss that when they're about getting
Why
married.
don't you
No, they will
discuss
just
it?
you want to get married to a Cardi B kind of person that
And
she
you're a
had,
pastor.
and you are a
It
pastor.
doesn't work like that.
And
A baddie should go with a
but
baddie.
the crazy
a church
thing
boy
is-
should go with a church
the
girl.
crazy thing is, good girls always want bad boys, and bad boys are always going to the church
And
to look
honestly,
for good
a
girls.
bad boy can turn a good girl to a bad girl.
But the girl should always be bad for him, right?
But a good girl
Hmm.
cannot turn a bad boy. You can't, it does not work. A bad boy will always be a bad boy.
It's alright. It's a wrap for the story section. You welcome back. Those stories have been crazy, but leave your comments and let us know what you think. Don't wait to watch the end before you leave your comments. Well, yep, this is the segment where we get to check out the crazy, mind-blowing memes and tweets we've seen online, and then I'll just read them to you. In fact, I'll project them to you so you see them because they're actually very crazy. And of course, it's actually been very beautiful doing this podcast section with cheerleader Miriam Abisola, aka Cheerleader. How you doing?
I'm fine. As my name suggests, I'm always fine. It's
Alright.
a very big pleasure to be here with you, APs, you know.
Right. I'll just go straight to it, right? There's this one that blew my mind. So there's a trend going on online. In fact, there's one trend that says, what's the dumbest
I
thing
think
you
I
did?
saw too.
What's the dumbest thing you did as a child? I've seen various responses and it's crazy. But this trend is, what's the widest thing you have seen in Lagos?
I'm
It's a mad
expecting the
trend.
widest response because Lagos is a mad place.
Now someone said, what's the widest thing you've seen in Lagos? Another person responded. Solu of Canada responded. Lagos traffic is crazy. I dropped my mom at the airport. She got to London before I got back home.
Are you being serious? London home? How?
It was then I decided to leave Lagos.
If I was in our shoes, I would leave too.
It was then I
Because
decided
I
to
don't
leave that
understand
city.
between Ikeja and Ikorodu. London.
No, London
Oh,
from
no.
Lagos is about 6-7 hours.
6 hours. And that's true. In Lagos, you can be stuck.
You
for
can be
12
stuck.
hours.
Yeah, you can be stuck in traffic in Lagos for
Imagine
12
she's
hours.
not going from mainland.
That Lagos Ibadan Expressway. I was driving from Lagos back to Osogbo, right?
Spend a day.
I spent a day in that. Honestly, in fact, as at the time the road got free for everybody to move, everybody in their cars were already sleeping. We had to start blowing on, and we're honking the on
Like,
for
you
people to
wake
wake
up,
up
time is
so we
up.
can continue. It's
I've
really
always
very
been
crazy.
saying this. If God did not intend to punish you, you will not be in Lagos. That's just
Wow.
because that Lagos.
Wow. What do you have there?
It's just another dimension of there. So yeah, this person posted, during my NYC, a girl came to sleep over. She has this terrible asthma attack. Ooh. She was not with inhaler, had a hot bath and felt a little relief. This is
Right.
around 12 p.m.
Right?
This girl had the audacity to ask me for sex. Whoa! Me, I was already seeing myself in prison uniform. No!
Okay, so wait.
She choked on her breath and she wants to choke on something. It's a different.
But
Baba was seeing himself in trouser.
no,
I thought-
it actually was when he does not have an experience of what an asthmatic attack looks like. He has
I feel like
never-
you should trust the girl.
He has never-
She's feeling it and she's okay with it.
No. When someone has chronic asthma attack, is actually very crazy. It could be like say she won't die.
Mm-hmm.
Now he has been able to take you away from that stress.
You're not stable a bit.
And you're not a bit stable. And you know if something happens to you, right now we are seeing the trend of a boy in Port Harcourt that killed his girlfriend. You know, after he killed his girlfriend, right? She was declared missing and then he bushed her. It's a trend right now. There are a lot of trend of how this guy killed his girlfriend. Nobody go 1 year saying I ask my children. You go explain.
But she's balanced.
About no evidence. If I should say sex if I load you.
No.
If
you have to trust me.
In fact, I will not sleep in that room.
I'm okay.
I'll sleep in another room.
You cannot. Okay.
Olori of Oloris. What the name? Posted. This one is crazy. Right. She said, no shame in admitting you can't afford an high maintenance babe.
Okay.
And then someone responded and said, there's nothing high maintenance about you if the maintenance can be done by you. That's a liability. My thought exactly. When I said that, I was like,
can you maintain yourself?
So others like you were like, I'm high maintenance. Baba, who is bankrolling your maintenance?
No, not take that. She might be bankrolling her maintenance.
No, if you say you are high maintenance and you are not maintaining the maintenance by yourself.
How do you know she's not maintaining? If you are saying I'm high maintenance, I don't need to say I'm high maintenance. You should see I'm high maintenance. So definitely you cannot be attracted to me. You cannot continue the cycle. I don't have to say it.
Why are you acting as though you don't know that there are a lot of girls that are small girls with big God and all of the private jets, all of the iPhone, all of the lifestyle bone straight, none of them comes from their own hard work and sweat.
It's the big God.
It's the big God.
Every man should aspire to be a big God now. There's no harm in you being a big God.
Now, so why flaunting out there that you are high maintenance when all of the maintenance...
She said she's high maintenance. She did not tell you the source of maintenance. You are the one that are just trying to... you're trying to fantasize the high maintenance. Good. So you should be a big God.
I don't get that. But the point is, the labor of the heroes past should not be in vain.
Who are the heroes past?
Just like we do podcasts here, and at the end of the podcast, we give credit cinematographer, writer, producer. If you are a high maintenance babe, you dey fly go Dubai. They put credit of.
What do you want to use the credit for?
Dubai trip by.
What do you want to use the credit for?
Baba Iyabo. Close by Tunde.
Yeah, I get it.
Close by Tunde.
Okay.
What's it called now? Private jet by Senator.
You took the part where a woman will say, "My life is a movie persona." There's no point in putting cast and crew. You just see the movie and rest.
Because it's always becoming a problem where a guy will take a girl out in Lagos, in this Lagos, and she will snap and make video. She will not snap herself with the food. No person carry you go there.
Why are you interested in the person? What is it with the person? I don't chop.
In the labor of the heroes past. Even the heroes present.
The heroes past of the country, their labor not in vain. Can we rest?
To the last one.
Alright, good. So this person said, can somebody please tell my landlady that all my debts were paid on the cross? And that person replied, I've told her. She said your belongings has been sent to Mount Golgotha.
Golgotha.
Alright. Okay.
Wow.
No, that works.
Non-Christians cannot relate. I would explain. Mount Golgotha, right? Was actually the mountain where Jesus Christ suffered and died, right? So she said all our debts were paid on the cross. Alright.
Go live where
so go live now. Just carry your property, go live close to the cross.
I think I like the
but that reminds me of a tweet I saw. Someone said he has been trying to open the door to her house and the door refused to open because she misplaced her key.
Okay.
And someone said,
talk to
the door now because communication is key. Of course. Say talk to the door, bro.
Communication is key. Open it with your mouth. You don't have to have a key.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Man, that's a wrap, man. We'll come to an end of this podcast segment. That's a wrap, man. We've come to the end of this podcast section, and of course, it has finally been an exciting time with Chuck. Yeah.
I had a swell time.
Actually, thank you for
very big one.
All right. Now, she also thank you for watching from the beginning to the end. I would ask that you leave your comment and, of course, let us know what you think as concerning any section of this podcast. And then I'll see you next time on the next one. My name is OAP Videos. It's a wrap.